What's going on, team? My name's Kai, and in today's virtual reality themed video, I'm looking at the game Walkabout Mini Golf by Mighty Coconut and asking the key question, is it worth it? Well, that's what we're here to find out, and let me tell you, you don't need to be a golf fan to really enjoy this. So, let's get on the Meta 3 and get stuck into the game. Now, Walkabout Mini Golf really is just a game where you walk about and you play mini golf. Thanks so much for watching the video. See you next time. Seriously, Walkabout Mini Golf might be one of the few VR titles that really does do what it says on the tin. You do walk about and you play mini golf, but it's done in such an endlessly charming way with lovely landscapes. There's a whole bunch of DLC. We're going to go into that too. Let me give you a rundown then of the features that we've got. So you get 14 unique 18-hole courses, plus, like I say, there's additional DLC. There's hard mode for more challenging versions of all the courses. You can play on your own, you can 1v1 in a quick match online, and I'm going to show you some multiplayer a bit later in the video, or you can create a private room with up to 8 players. The physics are awesome. I cannot tell you how addictive this game is because of the physics of when you play. It's just so much fun. There are over 250 custom balls hidden throughout the courses, so you'll see at various points here where I reach my club out or reach my putter out and pluck a ball out of the scenery somewhere. You get a ball hidden on most of the courses, and that's what you saw at the beginning with all those balls rolling down onto the course names. There are treasure hunts to solve on each hard mode, and that earns you special putters. It supports crossplay and 90 Hz on the Quest 2, 3 and Pro. It's got both teleport and smooth movement depending on your preference there, as well as the ability to fly so you can properly check out what are some really beautifully made courses. It supports MetaQuest groups, invites and friend lists, and it's got a driving range, practice screen, a whole bunch of avatars which has lip sync, and loads of combinations of outfits and cosmetics. There you go, there's me collecting a custom ball, and look, like I say, this is me just playing in single player, and you might think that this could get really boring and really repetitive, but the difficulty scaling for the courses is really fun. Also this, by the way, getting a hole-in-one really is one of the most euphoric things that you'll feel in the game. The difficulty scaling is really good, and the locations are just so well thought out. As you'll hear here, and I'll let the music play, you get different soundtracks for each course as well, which really fit the aesthetic of the course. So this is the Gothic Course, and once again, the aesthetics and the love and attention that's gone into making these landscapes is just awesome. And what's great is you might think when you start out on a course or a themed course like this that it's just purely for the background and the environments, but the actual courses themselves are just going to be fairly linear and fairly straightforward. But as you'll see here with this Gothic Course, you get to go inside this castle. There's another ball collected. Got him! You get to go inside the castle, and like I say, it makes for just an awesome experience. You get all of these different really cool, that by the way is maybe one of my favourite hidden balls to find, right in the eye socket, the skeleton. So as you see, the developers could have got lazy and just made that the aesthetics of the course all about nothing to do with the actual courses themselves and the actual greens themselves, but they integrate really well. You can see here on this hole, all about just landing your ball on the 1, 2 or 3, and if you land it in 1, then that counts as a hole in 1. Again, really inventive level design. I think what I like the most about this game is just how zen it is. It's such a relaxing experience. And with VR, obviously, VR can get quite intense at times depending on the game that you're playing, but it really is just a super zen experience. And if I want to have a relaxing time and still have fun, then I'll put this on and know that I've just got these beautiful aesthetics and, like I say, really good physics. If you've ever played mini golf in real life, or crazy golf as I think it might be called in some places,
then you'll really appreciate how lifelike it is. I have it set to needing to hold down the trigger on my MetaQuest handset to actually activate the club so that you don't get any accidental swings. You can see that the club gets darker, the putter gets darker when I activate that trigger. As I say, some of these holes are actually really difficult to play. So it's going to take you a while to get anywhere near mastering them, and so the replay value is huge. Now, as I say, you can play it online, and that is super easy to do. I've had some really wholesome experiences playing online. I'll just let this play out so you can sort of hear my interactions. I got absolutely whooped in this particular game.
Damn. Hello. That was impressive.
But as you can see, it works on a turn-by-turn basis. It's really seamless. It works really well, especially because if you're playing against someone with high ping, or if you've got high ping, it doesn't really matter.
Unlucky.
You don't need to have that instant reaction, that instant feedback that a high ping and a good internet connection brings.
Nice.
Thank you.
Well done. Good game.
Very nice play. Very nice.
Have a good day.
Thank you. Bye.
Right, and as I say, there's loads of DLC. Now, the DLC that's really appealed to me, apart from you got this Wallace and Gromit Mist, was The Labyrinth. I love Labyrinth. It was one of my favourite films growing up, and it's persisted as being one of my favourite films. Unfortunately, David Bowie isn't in this, but this is a beautifully, faithfully recreated version of all of the locations, or pretty much all of the locations from the film Labyrinth from the 80s, and it is so awesome. It's so magical, and again, as you progress through the courses and through the holes, you get design that really integrates with the environments well. Now, you can get these DLCs separately. There is a bundle where you can get the base game and a whole bunch of DLC, but otherwise each one of these DLC courses costs an extra $2.99, $3, £3, €3 on top of the base game. But look, let me tell you right now, in some games DLC is a bit of a rip-off, or it's cosmetics only. In this game, it is utterly worth it for the effort and the charm that you get for your buck. Now, things like this, which is super faithful to the film, by the way, look at the physics here, how basically that acts as just normal gravity and then anti-gravity. This, if you've ever seen the film Labyrinth, is completely faithful to the film. So Walkabout Mini Golf is massively recommended. It is right up there with one of my favourite VR games when I play my MetaQuest 3. Check the description, because if you use the code when you purchase Walkabout Mini Golf, then we'll both get some credit for our accounts. Let me know if you've already picked this up, if this is one of your favourite games. What's your favourite course? What's your favourite map? And let me know if you fancy a game online. Listen, until the next video though, take care, much love, and yeah, peace out.
Thank you so much for watching the video, but wait, before you go, let me tell you about the joys of becoming a CaiLife member. That's right, by supporting the channel with a CaiLife membership, you'll get instant access to a whole chimney's worth of perks and incentives, and not just access to a bunch of exclusive channel emotes. That's right, aside from the unique emotes you can use in live streams to either support or troll the hell out of me, you'll also be bestowed with an ever more powerful CaiLife sword to show off your continued and valued support for the channel, ranging from a wooden weapon all the way up to the legendary sword. But that's not all. You'll also have access to members-only content such as member-exclusive videos, priority viewing of content in advance, a bonus competition entry to any giveaways I do on the channel, priority for playing along in multiplayer and community-based live streams, and pre, mid, and post-stream and pre-recorded video shoutouts. Listen, I always massively value the support of my viewers and community, and this is my way of giving back to you for your support to the channel. So become a CaiLife member today, grab your CaiLife sword, and join me on the journey. But until the next video, take care, much love, and peace out.